What is going on, Raider Nation? This is Return to Excellence Sportscast. I am your host, Marcus J, and this is just a quick video doing a quick rundown of the first 2 weeks of Raiders football into the 2021 football season. As we all know, the Raiders have started off the season on a high note. We've started off the season 2-0, but the difference between so far how we've looked good. Sorry, my voice is going a little bit hoarse here, from screaming and yelling at yesterday's fights, etc. I was live on my other channel doing those as well. But through the first 2 weeks, the Raiders have looked really, really good, particularly especially on defense. Now, I said it, before to any in the group chats, any Raiders group chats I've had debating with fellow Raider fans that I feel like Gus Bradley was the right call, was the right move. I felt like he's a proven defensive coordinator, guy who built the Legion, who had the Chargers defense looking pretty stellar the last few seasons. And so far through 2 games, you're starting to see that with us is we're giving up an average of 22 points a game. I can't remember the time the Raiders, gave up that less of points. And you could say, oh, we're still giving up over 20, but that's low end 20. So as long as we can keep getting that tick down, that would definitely be obviously a grave help to our team even further down in the season. But I've been really impressed with the defense through 2 games. We're getting pressure after the quarterback. We have 3 turnovers through 2 games. It's just, the Gus Brown experiment through 2 games is working. As well as another thing that's worked to our benefit is John Gruden is starting to open up the playbook a lot more and starting to trust these young receivers of Brian Edwards and Henry Ruggs. You've seen Henry Ruggs had 6 catches, 113 yards, and a touchdown last week, especially a touchdown off of a big 67-yard bomb in this game against the Steelers. And towards the end of the Ravens game, you've seen him start getting the wide receivers ramped up. If you go back and watch my live commentary on that game, I was saying it from the second quarter on till we started using Ruggs and Edwards in the fourth quarter that John needs to open the playbook up and start putting the trust into these wide receivers. We're never going to know what we have if we don't give them the ball. And fortunately, since the fourth quarter of the Baltimore game leading into the Pittsburgh game and throughout, that's what John did. You started to see us start to look like Derek Carr starting to definitely trust his wideouts a lot more. So through 2 weeks, that's what has been the two biggest differences. The two biggest reasons why the Raiders are 2-0 is a consistent offensive attack. John Gruden opened up the playbook, trusting these young receivers in Henry Ruggs, Hunter Renfrow, and Brian Edwards, as well as the defense playing very, very stout defense, getting after the quarterback, creating turnovers, etc., etc. That's been two biggest reasons why the Raiders have been able to go 2-0 to start the season. Now, let's do a quick look ahead to obviously our third matchup of the season against Miami. To a degree, we have lucked out. I don't want to say we even lucked out because I don't think even Miami would have beat us with Tua Tagovailoa starting this game. I don't see Tua Tagovailoa as really that solid of a quarterback. But for Miami, it obviously opens up their offense a lot more, take chances down the field deep, etc. So we kind of lucked out to a degree, but we're also dealing with a lot of injuries on our side of the ball as well. And that's been the one negative impact so far in the season through 2 games is that we're dealing with a lot of injuries. We lost Denzel Good for the year. We just put Richie Incognito on injury reserve for 3 weeks, etc. We are dealing with Casey Hayward's banged up. We're dealing with some injuries, but we do have depth. And as you see, we did just call up Trey Ragas. I really like that kid. From the practice squad who had a really think I think he get some touches today, especially for power back purposes. We need some extra added power. We did pick up Peyton Barber last week, but he didn't really look that solid against Pittsburgh. Trey Ragas is a little bit fresher, a little bit younger, so I can see us going 3 back by committee today against Miami. I do have this as a Kenyon Drake revenge game. I think Kenyon Drake will have a big game. I think he will be a main focal point of this offense today. I also think that it's also going to come down to the protection of Derek Carr because obviously Alex Leatherwood, even though he's playing today, he is banged up. And so far through 2 games, our offensive line has looked pretty stellar. And that's minus Richie Incognito and Denzel Good. These guys are stepping up and getting Derek Carr the protection he needs. Now, it is worth to note Derek Carr, obviously, through 2 weeks, has 817 passing yards, is leading the league. However, he is now going up in week 3 up against the #1 ranked coverage defense when it comes to cornerbacks against Miami with Xavier Howard and Byron Jones, obviously the two respective cornerback 1 and 2 for Miami. So, do I have Derek Carr throwing for over 300 yards in this game? No, but I do think we're going to take a more consistent approach. I can see guys like Hunter Renfrow getting a little bit more targets out of the slot today. I do think that it's going to be a little bit of a rough matchup for both Ruggs and Edwards. Um, Fortunately, we obviously have Darren Waller. I do think he's a nightmare matchup for Miami. I do expect him to get some targets, but especially out of the backfield, look for Kenyon Drake to have a big game against the team who drafted him. That's what I'm going with. So I just wanted to do this quick video, just quick, through 2 weeks recap of the Raiders season so far, and do a quick look ahead to this matchup we have here in about 32 minutes here against the Miami Dolphins. Just a quick, roundup of the first 2 weeks and a look ahead of the Dolphins matchup. So hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, Raider fans. Your support is greatly, greatly appreciated. And hopefully I will see you soon here in the next 31 minutes. Now, on the live stream, I am doing week 3 live commentary. Every week I do live commentary for the games. So hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Your support is greatly appreciated. I will be having more videos like this, just a little bit, obviously more features, more overlays, etc. into these videos. Most likely it'll be recorded videos when I do videos like this, doing a recap of what to look for in the week, injury reports, rumors, etc., etc. But I just want to throw this quick video out here, guys. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, Raider Nation. Your support is greatly, greatly appreciated. And as always, just win, baby.